is Matt from Brunch Box. I'm here with the legendary, the Slim Reaper, the Alabama Slammer, the Bronze Bomber, the last great American heavyweight himself, Deontay Wilder. What's going on, Deontay?
What's going on, brother? I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Listen, you're back again, April 4th, O2 Arena, London, England. Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. Tell the people about your next fight, your 50th.
Man, Derek Chisora. He calls himself Derek War Chisora, and he calls himself War for a reason. Because every time he get in the ring, it's gonna be a war, no matter what. He's coming in with me. I'm come with the excitement and the power. And when you put two guys like this together, to have the heart of a lion, that's relentless to whatever and strong minded to come and go to alpha males in there trying to get to one goal, and that's to win. This fight right, this leads to a you talking about excitement. You know, I would be highly surprised if this fight goes all the way to the end. I
Now,
don't think the referee is gonna, the judges is not gonna be needed to make a decision in the end, because it's gonna be a knockout between either it's gonna be me or it's gonna be him.
now, interestingly enough, it doesn't really feel like there's any like bad blood between you and Derek Chisora. The last guy that you fought that you were friendly with at the Barclays, Robert Hellenius, you put him out of his misery early, man. Is this how you treat your friends, Deontay?
I mean, we are in the business, and unfortunately, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser, and we can't control what'll happen in that ring. We're throwing punches at each other, and you just never know when one lands. What would be the consequences behind it? And being friends with certain fighters and having to fight them, I have no problem with that. I mean, it's just like being on the playground. We fight each other, or having family, you fight, and when you make up, you become stronger. Your relationship becomes stronger. And that's what we're looking at. With Derek, although I respect him highly, and I can't call him a friend of mine, but we got to do what we got to do. I mean, this is the business that we're in. This is how we make money to support our family. And now we got to compete against each other. May the best man win. I told him to go in and try to kill me.
That,
That's it. I want the best fight that could be had. And if this is the best that could be had at the moment of time, I want it to be an exciting one, a beautiful one that people will remember for years and years to come. And I truly, truly believe that's what they're going to get with Deontay Wilder and the Derek Chisora.
now, in your last fight against Tyrell Herndon, you boxed beautifully. You did what you got to do. You got him out of there. How are you feeling from that fight going into this fight?
I feel amazing. With that fight, it was just a tester of me saying that I'm back mentally. Because I never physically left, spiritually left. It was just all mental. A lot of outside things mentally, that I had to deal with and overcome. So with Tyrell, he was basically a measuring stick to my mental state of being to see where I were and what I was capable of doing and what I need to work on. And we got the answers to everything we need. So this time around, it should be it should be a great performance and a beautiful outcome. I'm looking forward to a devastating knockout. This is what I feel I need, a devastating knockout to really get that buzz, that excitement to allow people to understand that Deontay Wilder is truly, truly bad.
Now, obviously, the rumors were that you were in talks to fight Alexander Usyk. Fight didn't get over the over the finish line in time, But is that a fight that Deontay Wilder is still looking for?
Oh, most definitely. Unfortunately, unfortunately it couldn't happen. It couldn't happen in a timely manner. It is what it is. The thing of the people want to know what happened is like I never stopped negotiation with Derek. While we were still trying to figure out what Usyk side wanted to do, where they wanted to fight, what dates and stuff like that. And I'm an older fighter. I just can't sit around like a young fighter. The clock is ticking every minute, every second of the hour. So we gotta move. And if you know boxing, you know in the business of boxing that things either gonna go slow or it's gonna go real fast. There ain't no in between. You gotta be able to catch that shooting star when it comes your way. And we did. And when we capitalized on that and got the date set for Chisora, that's when Usyk them side was, hey, we ready to go to, I'm paraphrasing, but they was, you know, now they wanted to start negotiations and talk about different things, but I just can't sit out, you know what I mean? So we went on ahead with the Chisora fight, which I think is the best decision to be made because he's gonna show me even more where I am. With his style and with my style, it only is made for destruction. That's it. Something finna go. You know what I mean? And I love it though because God works in mysterious ways. We may have plans for things, but He have plans for us to go another way. And I never question Him, ask Him about the direction of the plans that He have, especially when I want it and I see it going another way. I say, yes, sir. Just give me the ability and the mindset and the will and the skill to be able to handle anything that come my way. I also ask Him for clarity and confirmation of all things that come around me, so I may understand who's for me and who's not. Because at this moment in time in my career, I'm not playing around, and I don't have space or nor a place for negative people or anyone in my life. I'm good where I am in my life. That's with friends, that with loved ones, that with family. That like I done took care of everybody around me, like literally everybody around me. Now it's time to take care of myself, and I'm gonna do that to the fullest.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, I want to talk to you about one of your rivals, Anthony Joshua. Obviously, we know that he had the car accident, tragically claimed the
Yeah,
life of two of his best friends. I know you guys had a rivalry, but the kind of guy you are, I
mm,
know you have some positive words that you want to send out to AJ. So, have you had a chance to talk to him? And if you could say anything to him, what would you say to AJ right
yeah. I,
now?
I haven't talked to him at all. I sent him a message um, through a social media platform that did an interview, and again the same message. My heart goes out to him. I know it got to be a devastating moment and a heartfelt moment to see your friends get decapitated like that. At least of the description of what I've heard that it happened. You know what I mean? They said one of them head was detached from his body and stuff, and to have had those guys in your crew, in your camps, helping you with your career, and to establish a friendship with them and to see things like that, man, it just I can only sympathize for him. I never know truly how it feels because I've never had a loved one to go in those type of details of things. But I really pray strongly that his mind is shielded, protected, and all his loved ones is holding him tight every day and to shield him and protect his heart from the world's ways of things. And hopefully mentally he will able to come back and finish things what he started. You know what I mean? Especially with the fight with me. Let's finish what we started. And
So that's something you'll still be interested in.
oh, for sure. I always tell people that ask that question. Like, long as I'm in the business and he's in the business, and why not? I'm still up for that challenge. But it's all up to him. We don't. I've heard he retired. He may have taken a mental break. I had to take me a little mental break as well. I heard he took a mental break, and we'll see what happens if he retired or not. But I wish him nothing but the the best. I can't talk right now. I wish him nothing but the best, and may God bless.
Now, you took your mental break, you took your physical break, you came back against Tyrell Herndon. April 4th, you're back again against Derek Chisora. What can the people expect to see from the great Deontay Wilder?
Man, you want to see a thousand, uh, you want to see over 1,000 degrees of heat in one arena. You want to be in a place that's gonna be so hot, you might well your attire is gonna be naked. That's gonna be the attire requirement, naked. It's gonna be so hot up in that arena at that moment in time, and I'm just looking forward to it. I am, as we speak now, he's constantly on my mind. As I leave and go get in my car and head to my home, he will be on my mind. As I get on the plane and head to England, he will be on my mind. I would eat breathe and sleep him. Pause. You understand me?
Hey, picking up on the New York slang already. Let's go.
So, you know, I just want the best fight to be had, and I want this fight to be an ultimate fight that's the most exciting fight that ever has been seen in boxing history. I know he's coming to make that happen. I'm coming to make that happen. We're gonna see what happens.
Hey, man, don't blink. Don't blink.
Come
April
on.
4th,
Yeah, baby.
O2 Arena. Deontay Wilder. He comes again, ladies and gentlemen. Can we
Let's
get a
go.
bomb squad for
Bomb Squad! Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.